Bow to Grandmaster Instructor.
Thank you. Bow to advanced and intermediate level students. Okay, everyone follow Maddie through the warm-up. Who's good at doing the warm-up? Who's good at following? Okay, follow Maddie just like you follow Senior Head Instructor.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 100 jumping jacks.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready? Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71, 62, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100.
Was that position? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
First and second. Begin.
1,
Ma'am. 2, ma'am. 3,
ma'am,
ma'am. 4, ma'am. 5, ma'am.
6,
Ma'am.
7,
7, ma'am.
8,
8, 9,
9, 10.
ma'am. Second set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin.
1,
ma'am.
2,
2,
ma'am,
3,
ma'am, 4,
ma'am. 5,
ma'am, 6,
ma'am. 7,
Oh, I've seen some good push-ups out there.
ma'am. 9,
Some really excellent. 10.
third set.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready? Begin.
1, ma'am, 2, ma'am, 3, ma'am, 4, ma'am, 5, ma'am, 6, ma'am, 7, ma'am, 8, ma'am, 9, ma'am, 10.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
First set. 30. Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. right with you.
Second set.
Smith.
Ready? Begin.
1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 14 minutes,
15 minutes.
16 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, my son.
Okay. You're here for Katie. So, can we come on Monday and watch the class? Yeah. So I talked to the mom and she said you hadn't made it to see the class, and then also the instructor that the meeting can come to. She's the one that go over all the costs and stuff. But I was telling he'd be a great one. Like he really is enthused about martial arts. His mom said he would do his uniform on I mean on Monday. So, but I'm glad you made it. I told mom, I said, if you're able to come on Monday and actually see me do the class, and the reason is I found you didn't know.
1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes,
Little Dragon is my class. It's my school.
Do it up.
I like it for myself. But my point is what I've learned over the time I've done is important.
Ma'am.
Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yeah.
To see what he's getting involved in, so they know how to
And 30, begin.
all the
1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes,
And
30
then
minutes.
as he gets a little older, or like, Sophia, wave your arm. Okay, that's
Ma'am.
Sophia. She just turned 6. This is the
Yep.
advanced one.
Bend
So
forward,
she's
touch
6,
your
that's
toes.
Little Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, she started when she was 4. She
30.
did so well in Little Dragon.
Begin.
You know what?
1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 30 minutes.
And the cane is like and I want you to see that too, so I feel confident about it.
So Monday, right?
Monday, 4 o'clock. You can see part of the class, but seeing the whole class is great. Right after class, head instructor Gohring, working here for like 12 years.
Yeah.
She does all the moments. Okay, cool.
All right.
Thanks for letting me make it.
Thanks for
One
Give me a
minute,
handshake.
2 minutes, 3
Yeah.
minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes,
Here's the parent of the
10
little
minutes,
dragon.
11 minutes,
I mean, the
12
parent.
minutes,
Right.
13 minutes,
With,
14 minutes,
Yeah,
15
and
minutes,
I'm like,
16 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 30 minutes. Both feet together.
Ma'am.
Bend down, put your nose to your toes, as far as you can go.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1
minute,
2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 14 men, 15 men, 16 men, 17 men, 18 men, 19 men, 20 men, 1 man, 2 men, 3 men, 4 men, 5 men, 6 men, 7 men, 8 men, 9 men, 30 men. Sit up. Put your legs back apart. Go to one side.
Swim. Swim.
Back to center. Arms up, back straight. Arms up. Okay, count to 30. Begin. 1 man, 2 men, 3 men, 4 men, 5 men, 6 men, 7 men, 8 men, 9 men, 10 men, 11 men, 12 men, 13 men, 14 men, 15 men, 16 men, 17 men, 18 men, 19 men, 20 men, 1 man, 2 men,
3 men,
4 men, 5 men, 6 men, 7 men, 8 men, 9 men, 30 men. Reach to one side, next man. Reach to the other side.
Swim.
Reach to both sides. Put your head to the floor as far as you can go. Yes, ma'am. Okay, count to 30. Begin. 1 man, 2 men, 3 men, 4 men, 5 men, 6 men, 7 men, 8 men, 9 men, 10 men, 11 men, 12 men, 13 men, 14 men, 15 men, 16 men, 17 men, 18 men, 19 men, 20 men, 1 man, 2 men, 3 men, 4 men, 5 men, 6 men, 7 men, 8 men, 9 men, 30 men. Yeah. Last stretch. You got front. You know, put your leg. Put your leg.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am?
I was like, hey, I just see Alien smile. Read it, song read it.
Do you not know? Drunken-Dragon. No, I forgot. I can do it. Sure, you do it. I forgot. Yeah. Attention, stand.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
5 animals salute.
5 animals salute.
2 tigers at the trail.
2 tigers hide the trail.
Can the tiger shoot the tiger?
Can the tiger shoot the tiger?
8 jumping dogs.
8
Jumping
jumping
dogs.
gods.
Old man. Exits the cave.
Old man exits the cave.
One finger asks the question.
One finger asks the question.
First star punching method.
First star punching method.
Second star punching method.
Second star punching method.
2 fists continue punching downward.
2 fists continually punching downward.
Immediately punching upward.
Immediately punching upward.
Fist like an arrow.
Fist like an arrow.
Hold sweep, push sweep.
Pull sweep, push sweep.
Fist like an arrow.
Fist like an arrow.
Hold sweep, push sweep.
Pull sweep, push sweep.
Monkey steals the peaches.
Monkey steals the peaches.
Dragon brushes claws.
Dragon presses claws.
Sweep the seed, place the mountain.
Sweep the seed, place the mountain.
Dragon stretches its claws.
Dragon stretches its claws.
Look at that fist.
Look at the powerful fist.
Tiger pushes the mountain.
Tiger pushes the mountain.
Flying arrow fist.
Flying arrow fist.
5 animals salute.
5 animals salute.
2 tigers stand their trail.
2 tigers hide their trail.
Right. Is that easy? Huh? Yes, sir. I was getting ready to say, but was running again. We have new motions to do today. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So what, oh, that's what I was going to say. I remember. So now, because we have new motions to do, what do you think I expect of the motions that we've already done?
That'd be great, dude.
Your best, right? Your best to great, we're working toward the greatness.
Your best or better.
Your best or better. Okay, so show me your best so we can get to the next thing. Because if you show me less, then I have to act, I have to try to get you up to that point that you already are at. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Great, so we don't have to do 2 plus 2 today, because we know what that is. That's it, the sense.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Sir.
Aileen, can you take that red square over there, in front of Aiden? In front of Aiden? There you go. 5 animals salute.
5 animals salute.
2 tigers hide the trail.
2 tigers hide their trail.
Okay, we're starting from here. 8 drunken gods.
8 drunken gods.
Old man exits the cave.
Old man exits the cave.
1 finger asks the question.
One finger asks the question.
First star punching method.
First star punching method.
Second star punching method.
Second star punching method.
2 fists continually punching downward.
2 fists continually punching downward.
Immediately punching upward.
Immediately punching upward.
Fist like an arrow.
Fist like an arrow.
Pull sweep, push sweep.
Pull sweep, push sweep.
Fist like an arrow.
Fist like an arrow.
Pull sweep, push sweep.
Pull
Monkey still defeaches.
Monkey skills the features.
Dragon thrusts its claws.
Dragon versus claws.
Sweep the sea to push the mountain.
Sweep the sea, push the mountain.
Dragon stretches its claws.
Dragon stretches its claws.
Hook a star with a fist.
Hook star with a fist.
Tiger pushes the mountain.
Tiger pushes the mountain.
Flying arrow fist.
Flying arrow fist.
5 animals salute.
Animal salute.
2 tigers fight their trail.
Two tigers fight the trail.
Don't move, don't move, go back. Feet together, don't move. Now move. Is that easy now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Easy somewhat? Okay, take a quick break, come back. We're doing all the motions. So starting from flying arrow fist.
Your left leg hurt?
Tiger pushing and flying arrow fist.
You probably shouldn't do that. Look at his leg or something.
It's hurting.
I'm grown.
Yeah, well, that's his growing pains.
I used to not sleep because my legs kept rolling and I really trying to sleep. And that day, he got me surprised because I had school. Now,
And come back out. All right, so let's all scoot this way a little bit. Because when not too much, I said a little bit. So because when I do the move, I'm gonna have to be over here, so I want y'all to be over in this direction. So go stagger horse stance, fist like an arrow. Or flying arrow. Very good, good. Now this one is different than our staggered horse stance, fist like an arrow that we do in crane. So it's not a sun punch, you'll actually rotate this one over. And you're not straight up, you'll actually be rotated and leaning over, almost all the way over. Other hand, moving forward. So as you punch, and the fist isn't flat, the fist is flat if you're upright. It rotates with your body, right? So if I turn my body, then yes, it'll give that motion. Does that make sense?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, you said. All right, tie your shoe. If you need to tie your shoe. Okay. And flying arrow fist. Now we're going to bring the hand over and we're going to block down real hard, real fast. As we block down, we're going to lift our right knee. So we're going to block down and lift our right knee. So that's a block as if somebody's striking the leg. When we yank with that much momentum, that's going to send us toward the back. So we're going to go ahead and hop twice. So we're going to block, hop twice. 1, 2. Now I know that y'all know it. Some of y'all know it already. It's helpful if you don't do the whole thing because there are other people behind you. So get in the position that I'm doing. Stop standing yourself in the mirror and do what I'm doing. Okay, reset. Reset.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Reset.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Do it. You got 4 stands, yeah. Real stances. Yes, yes, yes. Block and lift. Hop twice. 1, 2. Step even. All right, that's a cross stance. And then you're going to monkey hop. 1, 2. Sink. Stay there. Reset. It's hard to do because we used to have a little bit more room, but scoot up as far forward as you can for the most part. Okay, we're here. We're going to block and hop. 1, 2, cross, monkey hop. Or jump to kneeling rather, is more accurate. Reset.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Block. 1, 2. set?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir. And block. 1, 2, cross, jump. Pretty easy, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Baby set?
What's the name?
Flying dragon lands in the sand.
Flying Dragon Lands in the Sand.
Again,
Sir.
and go. Feet together.
Sir.
Okay, scoot back, where you work, scoot back. So, once you've done it, you'll be able to scoot back. You'll take space, boom, and you'll go as far as you can, so you take momentum.
Okay.
And when you jump, you have to bring your knees up. So you should be tucked and floating for a little bit. And then you reach down with your feet and absorb. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So I didn't do this like really low. I was up and I was in the air tucked, floating, and then I reached down for the floor with my toes. Touched the floor and then came down and used my muscles to help me go down. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, now I want you to give it a try. Just that move by itself, because we have more new moves to do. So scoot up, find your own space.
Sir.
If you need to follow the person in front of you, ask them to show you a couple times so you can do it on your own. Yes. Good. That's correct. It's hop twice, cross in front, jump to kneeling. Hop twice, cross in front, jump to kneeling. Bend your knees, be balanced. Don't fall. Take. Is that easy now? Easy enough, right? You'll get it. You just got to do more practice. Easy enough to understand, maybe not always to execute. Okay, so the next couple motions, I want you to see them first, because then I'm going to coach you through how to do them correctly. These next two moves take a lot of thigh muscle. Does that make sense?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So after I've landed here, I strike my right forearm with my hand. I'm coming out of my stance so you can see my hand. So right here, and then from here I'm going to swing my left hand back and up. That swinging back and up will help me pivot, look, with my feet, to a lunge position. The front foot is flat, the right foot is flat, and I'm on the ball of the back foot like my ready stance, but not as far back, right? And then I'm just going to squat straight down. That means a lot of the weight is going to be on my right leg, and just a little on my left. But I'm not sitting. I didn't do this. Use your muscles and hold yourself up. Okay, give it a try. Let's go from across. Go here. Strike your right hand. Bring the left hand in and up. Right. So in and up.
Are we coming up, out, and then back down, or are we staying down the whole time?
I just want y'all to do the part that my mouth is saying, and I'll show it to you here in a second.
Okay.
But I need y'all to move with me so y'all can understand. So if you want to stand around, you can go home. But I asked you to do something, so that's a yes sir and a start right away.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, go back to cross. Strike the arm. Swing, because you have to get the momentum. So you're going to swing, left in, and when you go up, you're going to lift the toes so you can pivot. Good, now my foot's flat. So as this hand continues to come up, the fist is going to follow, because it's boom, and I'm going to sink. Yes, and this is a claw. So now from here, I'm going to take my left hand, bring it in the same way I did the other one. In and swing, turn, back to cross stance.
Cool.
Yeah, so you unwind out of it and wind back into it.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, watch real time. Tuck. Just enough to move without tearing off your joints. So come out of it just enough tuck, to pivot and go back. Any questions? Is that good to understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's give it a try. Go to stagger four stance. Fist like an arrow. Come all the way up here. Stagger four stance. Yes, sir. Fist like an arrow. And block. Pop twice. Cross it up. Just stay there. Strike the arm and swing. Bring your left foot back. Yeah. And then swing the left, punch with the right. Claw should be above the head. You should be at a cross stance right now.
Is this a
Other
left-handed
cross
claw
stance,
now?
William?
Left hand's a claw now?
Yes. Very good. Reset.
Oh,
Sir.
yes, sir.
Get back up.
Yes, sir.
So remember, these moves are a little easier if the stance before it is correct. So go ahead, reset.
Sir.
Block, hop twice, cross behind and jump. Stay there. Strike the arm and unwind, swing and punch. Yes? And bring in, swing and strike. Good, try to be balanced, try to wiggle. Reset. You should be in a cross stance at the end. Okay, reset, one more time. Y'all are very close, y'all are picking this up pretty quick too. Block, and go. Stay there, strike, and switch. Strike, and switch. Yes, that's better. Switch the feet, Leo. I don't know how that happened. You should, yeah, well, you should still be facing that way. Turn your chest that way. Keep the feet, yes. Okay, reset. Yeah, the thighs are burning, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Maddie's doing low stances over here, so her thighs are burning. Block. And strike. Go. The right foot is flat. You're gonna ball the back of the left foot. The left foot is behind the right foot, so it's further back than the right foot. And twist back to a cross stance. Switch the feet back, William. Go back. Pivot to a cross stance. Turn and pivot. That's correct. Good. Reset. Yes. Take a break.
Yes, sir.
Shake your thighs out. Stretch is important. Also drink water. No, don't say that. Question for these fingers if I have
I'm thinking about it. Trying to decide which one. So when you land like that, are we going to point that way after the next move?
your chest is. Chest.
So when you land it this
Adjust your
way.
feet. Adjust your feet.
Oh, wait, yeah. Let's get my leg pushed back. Yep. You're not staying as tight as the cross stances I like.
No, they're not traditional.
Okay, they're not gonna.
Yeah, y'all aren't, yeah, since you're not beginner anymore, that stuff doesn't exist, a lot of that stuff doesn't exist.
Oh,
That stuff only exists for your learning purposes.
okay, so you don't have to worry about being.
You don't,
Close.
more than likely, you won't ever have to touch a kneaded calf again.
Okay. Well, good. Cool. All right. I'll ignore that from now on.
Yeah, because
Well, maybe not entirely.
yeah, you know, but, you see, it's close, my stance is correct,
Yeah.
I don't have to do this intentionally.
Sure.
It's also not as mobile, I can't twist in and out of that,
Yeah.
right? So that was just to get your alignment, right, all that stuff.
Okay. Still feels good to be real close. It feels more solid.
It does, and it gives you a sense of balance that doesn't engage the thighs as much, because you're pressuring with the head. So it actually gets you to rest a second,
Yeah.
and so in beginner's class, that's actually good, that's a good cheat to have.
Yeah.
But as far as a moving cross stance, we're not standing stationary anymore.
Yeah.
That's good, you'll have a lot of those moments coming up soon. Now, they're starting to happen, and you'll be like, but I thought it was, and I'm like, that's not true anymore. I'm not a beginner. You're blue, all that stuff is a lie. All right, y'all, come on back out. It'll happen again in Black Sash. You'll be like, but you said, no, it's not true anymore, man.
That's just full of lies.
Right, it's just full of lies. All right. All right, it's got to lie to you a little bit to get you where you're going. Get you to the truth, you know? All right. Anybody have any questions that they know of off the top? Yes?
Well, you know the concept question thing, but it's like, how do I get better at that landing part? I mean, what?
The landing part?
Or like, once you do the jump, and like, you take that extra step, and then jump up. Yeah.
If you imagine jumping off of the right foot, the crossing foot, right? So once it crosses, you're gonna jump off of that foot. And then land left, right. So think, if you think land left, right, 1, 2, it'll help. Does that make sense? Kind of?
Kind of, yeah.
Try it. Try what I said. 1, 2, cross. Yeah, that's better. So it's sometimes easier to land with one, 2 than both feet together. Right, but as you practice, you'll be able to do both. All right, anybody have any other questions?
When you get to the, after you do the, like that.
And then monkey hop, yeah. Yeah, or jump to the next part, yeah, that's correct. Left foot is in front, and left foot should be in front when you end as well. All right, so now I'm going to give you an opportunity to practice it with your partners, Mr. Payne, Ms. Rutan, and Saul. Y'all going to come here in the middle and practice together. Leo, I want you to come over here and practice with Ian and Aiden. Run over there. William, I'd like you to practice with Sophie and Aileen over here. And Eric. Okay, bow to your partners and begin. Very good. So it's nice to have a member slide and go right first.
Yeah.
So since you're the leader right now, they're looking to you to how to operate. Okay, just by saying, just by being solid. Can I do it or can you? Oh, you should go to No, no worries.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we can do that.
Everyone's ready, just go, to flying elephants. Go back, tired.
Did you do today?
No, not, this is hard.
It is hard, and you work on
A lot of tiger, yeah.
it's training. I told you, remember, I don't know if you remember at the beginning of the evening. So the dragon is the hardest,
Round by round, and you
the
want,
hardest
you still have
section
no way.
of coordination and physical strength. Like, so it's hard all the way around. But that's good, if you made it to the dragon section, you can understand it, y'all know more than half of it now. So that's pretty good for. I had no idea about you're not gonna be, you know you're not.
That's a good one.
So Steve, I'm not
Someone,
gonna be.
how can I get? I'm ready to stop now.
Right, you'll get there.
I do that as a stretch.
I was about to say, that's different. That's what I'm saying.
I wish.
All right, y'all, I want you to see y'all working out. I don't wanna see you standing, you gotta be working out. You can go home and stand around.
The first time I did it, I scared my sister.
Getting it.
Right, once you understand the motion, it's all about y'all practicing together. Come back. Come on. Yeah, one of you has to lead. So if one of y'all be in a group, if y'all don't practice together, there's no point in y'all being in a group.
Is there anything
So, two,
unsettled
lead first.
by your ability
There's
to
two
do
hops and one
and
jump.
okay, and, down dragon?
Get over here, I mean, stay there, lead. Lead, stay there. Get over here. So just stand, tell them what to do. No, this is the part we've been working on, for flying out this part. Just turn.
How's that?
Just get it. Over time, as you get better time, and you'll catch the momentum just right, to get it nice and solid.
Use those arms to pull you around a little
Yeah,
more.
so if the.
Yeah, they're a little separate in my head right now.
Yeah, they're together, so a pair of butterflies, if you ever watch a pair of butterflies, what do?
Yeah.
They're chasing each other. And then if you watch a video, go watch a video, they're chasing each other, so your hands are chasing each other. Like butterflies. So you see butterflies go, and they're chasing each other, just like that, like a figure eight, kind of around, doing whatever they want to do. It's the same thing, so you're imagining one, two, they're chasing each other.
Okay. And also creating momentum for your legs to chase your body.
Exactly.
Go
Exactly.
outside, above,
So the pole helps a lot.
and fit.
Sometimes that pole helps a lot.
Quickly,
What move is this? Butterfly.
get a lot of
something?
momentum.
So after we do the flying dragon lands in the sand, it's a pair of butterflies. And then the second one is turning the body to swiftly
Okay,
strike.
bye.
Ah, nice.
A pair of butterflies and then turning a body to swiftly strike. T.
Okay.
Bow to your partners. Good. You got a good thigh burn. Hold it up.
Yes, sir.
I don't have words because my whole ear is wet.
The path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Tighten it up. Persistent action. Tighten it up. Do real stances. My right foot's forward. That's your bow stance. Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Achieves a goal without quitting. The path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Persistent action achieves a goal without quitting. Real stances. Turn that toe forward. You sit? The path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Persistent action achieves a goal without quitting. Keep it. Bow to advanced and intermediate level students. Black belt ready, dismiss.